This your dude, Wally, Lyndale, The Popper, represent 816 to the 913. And I'm representing with my dude, Bottomofdacup, you hear me? From 1809 Vine to 8600 Ward Parkway to the streets where it all began. Always the motherfucking blacktop general, you hear me? Front line all the time.
What you been doing today, man? How was your day?
Yesterday, did Smoke, Your Tires Not Your Homie performance with my dude Cash Cars, Dad's Entertainment. I did that on Missouri on 31st off Paseo. Knocked a little rust off, man.
You got active out there?
Yeah, active. Active Valley. That's my name.
All right, so look. I want to see if you remember something. I'm from the 816, a place where you see a day one switch teams. Let the Bay artists come get cream. I've been ripping Kansas City since I weighed 116. What's that on?
That's that's one with me. And that's when we recorded that right at on Prospect. Man, I did so much music.
I know you did. I want to see if you remember, nigga.
No, I know Rich is on there. I know me and Brandocious.
Brandocious on there.
And then it's Cuz from Country View side.
I think his name started with like an M or something, right?
Yeah, man. I didn't do, like I said, I didn't do so much.
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of music.
Yeah. I sent you on there. Everybody snitching, hands up. If you're not a rat, on God, there's too many snitches that done came out. It's 2022. You done seen hella snitches come up since back in the day, huh? They didn't let snitching being like a normal thing nowadays, ain't it?
Man, so like I'm from the south side of KC. My mama's from 10th and Vine, 1601 East 10th Street to be exact. Graduated Archie Coles in 1954. So when I grew up, like my mama taught me no fat mouth, no slimy jaw, and no liver lips. She taught me that all my whole family since like 3, 4, 5. So like, it had nothing to do with like street shit. It was just like you never tell. Yeah. I remember one time playing, you ball up the sock, and my boy Mike Long, shout out my boy 2X Mike Long, you know what I'm saying? But I threw this sock and it hit my mama's face and broke. And he was like, damn, we gonna get in trouble. I'm like, no, we not, nigga, I did it. You weren't here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I had a song called Everybody the Police. It's, man, just telling it's
not the right thing to do, man.
It's definitely not the right thing to do, man. It's sad.
It's like now, like you got the 6ix9ine dude. You see how they like it's people out here that's really glorifying snitching. It's okay. They letting that shit be okay nowadays, though, bro. That shit, like, I know you an old school cat, so I know that shit ain't flying with you. I just don't like the way it is. Like, even though I'm from the 90s, I ain't going for none of that shit. You can't be around me telling shit like that. I don't like how it's going, so I know the older cats. I just want to see how the older cats be feeling, how they letting that shit be so cool nowadays. That shit lame as fuck. I want to say, KC, I love it, but I hate it too. On God,
KC, I love it and I hate it too.
It's a lot of shit that goes
Tell
on.
us what you meant.
Yeah, I want to know what you meant.
The streets is a ghetto. I'm happy that I made it through. Yeah. Flawless MC on the mic. Yeah, I ate a few. I'm an MC.
Yeah. And
that's what I am. So I'm a elite rapper. I'm what you call an MC. And when I say KC, I love it and I hate it too. It's like I love Kansas City so much, but it's just like at the same time I hate it. I hate the stuff, the mentality, the hate mentality that people have. I love the internet because I do a lot of shit on the internet, but back in my days, you had to get your name off the streets. You like had to ring in the streets. Like you had to, like, I remember, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, just getting packs in, 500 packs or something. Yeah. And you had to be like, you had to go around and drop a little something off, and then your phone start ringing. Might go through 500 packs in a week or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's like everything changed. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the internet.
Hey man, everything changed, man. Just everything changed. That's all I can say. The whole internet, it's like, it's different having to get a name in the streets and you had to, word of mouth. And it's like now, it's like, when I say I hate it too, it's like you can just, not saying it's something wrong with a gimmick, but you can just do something and say something on the internet and the next thing it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of having to work for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real shit. It's a lot of people that do that. They get the internet, you can be perceived as something you've never been in your life, for sure. I want to know, like, what's some of the worst things you probably seen on these KC streets, man? That traumatized you?
Precious dog. When the little girl was found with her head cut off.
Yeah.
Off of 59th, right in my hood. Shot out from Country View Liquor Store to Southeast Center. That was, whenever a kid gets killed, that's pretty much
the worst ever.
It's incredible.
We wanted to say on behalf of me and all my partners too, we want to say thank you. You shouted out my partner, little sister McCole. We want to say thank you about that too. You know what I'm saying? Like we felt that, man. Anytime a kid get killed, all of us feel it. I don't want to see no kid. I don't care if it's somebody I hate. I don't want to see no kid get killed in the middle of it. You know what I mean? That's the worst stuff ever that can happen, man. So, I appreciate it. I appreciate you too on that.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you that. I wanted to say that to you on camera, man.
I appreciate it.
We really felt that at the home team, for sure.
Because I remember going to college and shit a long time ago. So we used to watch Scarface every single day at college. And I just remember Scarface say, no kids and no women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, nigga, no kids and no women. And so, like, one of my top 5 rappers all the time is Scarface. Just going from Scarface, Al Pacino, the movie to Scarface. And Scarface say, always look a man in the eye before you kill him.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not saying killing somebody is the right thing to do, but just hit your target. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just gotta make sure, like, if it's that serious, just look a man in the eye. When you send him, that's what my homie called it. He's a gangster, been a gangster his whole life. When he say, man, when I send him, they gonna know why I sent him.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. So, what's your favorite food place in Kansas City? Gotta have you a KC spot, you. I know you do, man.
I mean, I grew up off Gates and Sons.
Mm-hmm.
I like the honey mustard at I know it's weird, but honey mustard at on the plaza at I can't even think of the name. Can't think of it right now.
Yeah.
Minsky's.
Minsky's fire.
Yeah. Minsky's. I like their
wings.
Yeah. I like the Peanuts wings. Definitely. Have you had the Peanuts wings?
I ain't had. I think
the big ass wings.
And that's it. And they got this blue cheese, homemade blue cheese. I don't eat no blue cheese. The only blue cheese I fuck with. Go to Minsky's and get some. You're gonna love it.
Check that out.
I mean, just everything. All the black owned spots. Nieces, I go there. Go Prospect. At the old Nieces, I can't think of it right now.
And when you run down through Kansas, you got Wilson's one time.
Chickens and waffle. I've been to Wilson's.
Wilson's.
Oh yeah, I've been to Wilson's.
Right. You got any new projects coming out?
Well, this summer, went on tour with N9ne. He recorded a song off his new album. It's called Bliss, and it's called N9ne.
Yeah.
And,
you on there?
yeah. So I went. The first show that we performed at was in Red Rock, and
how is he performing next to Tech? It's just so live. I be seeing his crowds. Them crowds is crazy.
Yeah.
I know that shit just be like, it just feel amazing, huh? All the people singing that shit, that shit tight, bro.
Yeah, it was. Florida was out of control. It was like I represent this place. You know what I'm saying? Like no other. Like I'm all Kansas City
For
to
sure.
the whole heart, and I'm known for sticking a flag in the ground that goes up 1,000,000 feet, longer than Jack and the Beanstalk, and you're gonna see KC on that motherfucker. You're gonna see me holding that motherfucker. So when I left and I went out of town and I did all these cities, it was like I'm just connected. I know people.
Yeah.
But when we went to Atlanta, like my dude Tic Tac showed up, DJ Funky, even Zaytoven came. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like my dude that's locked up, one of my guys, free my dude K Digger, you know, Alabama. But he had them show up, and it was just like everywhere I went, the Kansas City people showed up, and we just, you know what I'm saying, we just kicked it. Every city we went to.
It's your boy Big Lyndale 29.
It's your boy DJ 567.
And if you want to donate to us, we got 2 cash apps. Mine is $PressAlot. What's yours?
Wood 567. It'll be somewhere in the video, man.
Press it down below. Gang. You talking about real gangsters in this bitch, man.
You
real gangsters click up, man.
Southside 6-0, you know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. All right.
All my guys is gone. We're gonna rock it on out to the casket drop.
On my mama. On my mama. What artist you instantly had chemistry with the most? With, like, if you could pick one artist, who was the one that you had the best chemistry with out of all the artists you heard?
First group I was in, it was the Veteran Clique, and I'd have to say my bro E School. He put out an album in '96, put out an album in '99, and put out an album in 2006. And I say E School, we was like kind of like the Kansas City Outcast type of thing in a way.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of stuff with Tech, a bunch of records.
Yeah.
Bunch of records, bunch of exciting, bunch of fun shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had a song called I Do, and it ended up having me, Tech, Fat Tone, Chris Calico, Boy Big, and Jashawn the Fireman on it. And I remember, man, it was a blast recording that song, the I Do remix.
Yeah. How long it took y'all to do that? Not that long.
Yeah, it didn't take no time. I just remember, I don't know what Fat Tone did in Kansas, but my dude, shout out to White E, where I recorded Fat Tone's verse in the City Market. But if you know about the City Market, you can get on going to Kansas right there by the City Market. And so I told Tone to follow. I'm like, I couldn't get in no lab. And he's like, I'm ready right now, cuz. So I said, let's go. And so we was driving down through KC, and we was ready to turn and go to City Market, and you can go this way to go to Kansas. So I heard something happened with some people in Kansas. That shit came up short. But anyway, I remember we was like right there about to go. It's like, cuz, we can't go to Kansas. I say, I already know, cuz, we ain't going.
Yeah.
We ended up dropping that verse to the I Do remix. That was a bunch of fun. R.I.P. Fat Tone.
Oh yeah, Fat Tone. So in your eyes, like everybody else's eyes, I'm just asking because there's a lot of people that on here, like our viewers, they don't know Tone. We got viewers from everywhere. Tone was real gangster. Yes or no?
Yeah.
For sure gangster.
You was close to Tone.
He knew Tone.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Fat Tone. I knew Fat Tone because of Mr. Stinky. And Stinky had the Vigilante Squad, and they had dropped an album called Armed Criminal Action, and he had like all these dope people, like Boo Boo, and he had Manson, he had Fat Tone, he had Tone Capone. Like Tone Capone was really hard too, but Fat Tony was hard. And I just remember Fat Tone being with Stinky, and then Fat Tone laying his own music, you know what I'm saying, doing his own CDs, and just coming up from there, and the influence and the energy of his lyrics. I remember when Fat Tone had got shot, and he used to, I don't know how, man, my mama fuck with everybody. Hey, Mom, you know what I'm saying, my mama's OG. But I remember Fat Tone used to call my mom and talk to her, and she's like, I'm just trying to get that boy straight, and blah, 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 blah. So they had developed a relationship.
Talking about you, right?
Nah, Fat Tony and my mama.
No, I'm saying your mama was talking about you, though.
Talking about trying to get him straight.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They were just trying to get him straight. Because, like, you know, he was dope. He was definitely set the city on fire, did a bunch of good music.
You ever been locked up?
Mm-mm.
You ever been to jail?
Mm-hmm.
Petty stuff, wasn't nothing serious, nothing like that?
Yeah,
we gotta talk about that.
No, I was, man, I did a lot of shit in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, always, I had, well, I still do, I have street, book, and common sense. I'm not the smartest street person, book person, or common sense, but it's like 1, 2, 3. And that's pretty rare. I'm not tooting my own horn. I actually do. So I then got away out of jams, you know what I'm saying?
Smart.
You was
Smart enough.
You was in your motherfucking head.
Yeah, like sometimes I think I was like like a double agent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember I used to live in an apartment, and somebody come in, and I'd have this dude sitting here, and then he'd come in and go in there, and I'd be like, oh, he's here with it. And I'd tell him he's here with it. And then I'll be like, yeah, this is the guy, whoop, whoop, and do this and do that. I just do all this stuff just so I wouldn't want people to think I was a person with it. Because I was like, you know, that's the way that you can.
So can nobody ever come like, I got it from him. No, the fuck you did.
But, you know what I'm saying? That's all the way in the past.
We're going to talk a little bit. You in a relationship?
Yeah.
So, when you said that, like, yeah, nigga, you gotta make sure you put that. Hell yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
So, are you been in a relationship for a long time?
Yeah, almost going on 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. Okay, so now we can talk about the past stuff. Okay, so, you know, you're a rapper and stuff like that. You ever had like some good groupie stories, like some crazy wild toury groupie stories, or you know, any of that? I know you didn't.
Had one. I mean,
give us a good one, man. It's bottom of the cup. Give us a, please, Pop. Can we get one? Give us a.
Before the relationship.
Yeah, before the relationship. Tell her this is not. I promise you, this is way before you. He didn't mean to do it. He's sorry about it right now.
Man, so many stories.
We just need a good.
Solana, we got a story. Well, I'm gonna just say this. So, one of my dudes, he RIP to him. He not here, but he would always be in jail. And I remember he was like, "Cuz, when I get out, cuz, you gotta have somebody set up for me." So I said, "Bet." So he got out, and then I got him a room. I had a room next door, and so he had just got out. I got in the room, so I had the girl. Then he had a girl. The girl's friend, she was like kind of short or whatever. And then my dude's like big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and so it's not really a groupie story, but it was like I just took care of my dude. I was like, I knocked on the door, and I'm like, "Cuz, what happened?" He's like, right when I closed the door, she just took off on me, and that was it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you got your
So
partner
you lined your partner
fresh out, got them together, man.
Yeah.
You ever plan on getting married? Like, you ever plan on getting married?
Yeah, one day. Yeah, I've never been married, but yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, that's something that I want my parents to see. They,
You got both your parents still?
yeah. My parents
Bless
is old. My parents is OGs. My daddy 91. He was they made me the hustler I am. My daddy born in the British West Indies in St. Lucia in 1930, and he was about to Kansas City, Missouri, an indentured servant in like 52 or 53.
Damn, that sound long ago.
Yeah,
don't it?
so yeah, my daddy, so my mama, she was a hustler, and so that's how, you know, they been married 60 years just like a month ago, and I threw a big 50th wedding anniversary for them like 10 years ago.
That's how they made
So,
the pop.
yeah,
man.
they still alive, you know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Mhm.
So you got a clothes store and a clothing line, huh?
Yeah.
All right, what's the name of it?
I'm KC. I'm Kansas City.
That's one of the shirts right there, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Where is it located?
1809 Vine.
Oh yeah.
KANSASCITY. Ask where I'm from, then you'll see my reply.
Yeah.
I'm KC till the day that me die. Been repping 816, 91 Trey since I'm knee high.
Yeah.
See, I grew up, I represent 816 and 913. It's all the
Together.
same. I don't do none of that. Like, all my guys, I mean, RP, Lee Joe, the heavyweights.
Lee Joe was my
Matt,
uncle.
yeah.
Lee
Matt,
Joe was my uncle.
Yeah,
My
that
uncle
was my
Lyndale,
guy.
and they cousins, but I call him my uncle. So, since you're an OG, we got a question here about on the cup. So, do old niggas eat coochie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all
No, I'm saying all the old niggas I be knowing. Hell no. All the old niggas, hell no.
Yeah,
Ain't no
I'm
pussy.
old, but I'm new era.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
at the
you
same
worry about
time.
ass. You eat the ass too?
This dude was crazy.
Somebody said you knew ass, nigga. You told me you knew ass, nigga.
You said you was a young.
Man, see, y'all done pulled up. What y'all?
Yeah, show the house there, man. That's what we all
This
know.
stuff just start working on.
Yeah, you got that listen.
Hey, man, so, man, this dude's crazy.
You gotta
I like
ask,
him.
you gotta think
Yeah,
about it.
I like
You said
him.
You knew her, man.
Yeah, I'm new era.
Yeah.
So look, let me tell you this. So when the dude say, I'm just deferring the whole thing. So when he say, man, look, Lyndale wanna be on your wanna interview you. I was like, did that go from Kansas that be shooting shit up in there?
Yeah.
I said,
That
fuck that.
nigga.
So look, I'm at the car and I got my shit. And then I said, let me bring this one, let me bring this one. And then I had my 30-pack. I had my 30-pack in the car. I swear to God, I was gonna bring my 30-pack, but I was like, man, I don't know. I'm about to have to shoot my way up out this motherfucker. So it's kind of like what you were saying. It was like, we in it together.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I was already looking. I was like, man, shit.
I'm a good dude,
Yeah.
man.
We gonna
Yeah,
take care of you, man.
yeah, I know, y'all.
And you with me? I'm rocking with you. Ain't no
Yeah.
nigga. Hey, that's why I told you about that story. I told you about any nigga ever been with me, bro.
Yeah.
We together, bro. There's nothing. Bitch, I swear to God, bro. We be
Yeah.
walking outside and somebody say some shit like, "Oh, there go the pop and get the trip," and nigga, we gonna gun them down. Nigga, we not gonna play with them.
Because when we was doing the versus show downtown, we wanted to get you on Vine.
Yeah, I
And
want
was
to come.
like, they was like, no. If he comes, it's for surely getting shot the fuck
I'm
up.
glad you said that, bro. So motherfuckers won't think my
Bro,
brother
do
be
you know
lying.
that? Nigga, I'm straight. I'm comfortable in my skin. You see how cool I am? I'm like
Yeah.
this everywhere. My niggas, the crazy ones. I'm the
Yeah,
good one. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
well, look, I heard that too.
Yeah, I'm the
Because
good
you know
one.
how to do a little homework.
Yeah.
They said he'll fuck around, but they was like, his niggas is the ones,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
the
They
good
gonna
one.
protect him. That's how my hood protect me.
Yeah, I'm
They ain't
the
gonna
one.
let a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm the one that's running around. I'm the one that
Like,
connect
stop this,
everything.
stop this, stop this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't, if somebody do so, so that's what really happens. Like, if I'm somewhere, I go perform, right? I get to performing.
When's the last time you performed? Here?
Man,
In KC?
it's been about a couple years. It's been some years because they
When
I'm
they
telling you,
stopped it.
they had
Yeah.
stopped it.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, when they booked me or whatever, I got the money and everything. By the time the show's coming, I done got on there, I got on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be here, da 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 da. Boy, the feds called it. Boy, he is not performing in there. So if I do perform ever in Kansas City, they can't just put me on the flyer. They gotta just pop me up. They can't just do it because the feds gonna stop it. They gonna be like, nah,
I'm glad you said that.
Oh God,
a lot
they
of
say
people
that
be
shit.
thinking he lying.
Yeah, niggas like, man, it ain't about to work because my ops, they be talking about something. You scared to perform? I said, bro, think about it. If they asked me to do a show on 11th Street, there's no security there, there's no police, and I showed up. You think I'm scared? You know how much nuts you gotta have to walk in and 200 people, nobody getting pat down, ain't no police, ain't no security. It's just a nigga at the front door taking the money. Nigga, man, what? Boy, my mama a gangster, nigga. Like, I'm taking them from a family full of gangsters, though, bro. No cap. That's funny as shit, though, but you still ain't tell me if you eat ass or not. You still ain't tell us.
They slid past.
Yeah, they slid past that. All right, okay. You growing up. And you done been around. Have you ever paid for some pussy before?
Hell no.
Oh, I'm just saying, some old niggas have, some haven't.
Yeah, they just paid me.
Yeah.
Just gave me money.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, I switched that shit up real quick.
So
another thing I never did, I ain't never paid to perform at a show. I always get paid. I ain't never.
They paying
Oh,
you.
Yeah, I always get paid. Yeah.
Okay. How you feel about the guys that go straight to their gun and don't fight?
You already know how I feel.
Yeah. They don't. I had to ask you, man. Because if a person fights you, bro, you gonna shoot them anyway, right? If somebody fights you right now, you gonna shoot them, bro.
Yeah.
So you might as well shoot the nigga in the
attack me,
beginning.
yeah.
Yeah, you might as well shoot the nigga anyway,
Yeah.
especially if he win. If he win, I'm gonna shoot you. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga beat me up real
Win or
bad.
lose, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck around shoot you, so I might as well just shoot you in the beginning. I ain't about to do that. All right, you ever had a 9 to 5?
I think I had like 2 jobs. I hustled my whole life. I had like 2 jobs my whole life. Like I had one at Meals Appeals. That was like in 90 something, and then I worked parking cars at Starlight.
Yeah.
And that's like I had another job for like 2 hours. I was separating pharmaceutical pills, and then 2 hours into the job, I was wondering why they had us, like we had to do it standing up.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, you can't sit down. I was like, shit, but I'm gone, so.
What?
Separating pharmaceutical pills, they had to stand up to do it. And so I was just like,
I'd been there.
I was just like, what? Y'all would have been throwing one back.
Hell yeah, I'm in the bed. They be like, it's 99. It was a count of 100 in here.
Shit, they be talking about more than that.
No.
It's messed up in my city. Little kids getting shot, handing out 20-year sentence like on 20-day shocks. Uties are a lot when you knock a little kid down. While the real OGs that we need to have a sit down, young niggas spit rounds constantly. I'ma keep shit real and honestly. There ain't shit G about shooting little kids and sending bullets where their grandmamas be. All my OGs promise me to keep me laced with the best of game. Balance my life as I'm writing these lyrics. I speak of my joy and address to fame. No guessing games, this life is real. My dudes are sick, they twice as ill. Doing time in the pen, facing life for real. Praying for a good lawyer and a nice appeals. Deals Nick Ruff and T. Irvin, all of their daughters is gone. People caught them up a lot on the phone. One thing that I know is they gotta be strong. Not in the wrong if they question the Lord. Nothing easy about seeing flesh in the morgue. Never see their daughter in her prom dress with awards. Real brothers, that's what I'm addressing it for. Come to the Midwest, get a tour. Tour guide better be street savvy. Got a homie that'll show you everything that you need on the streets. Wanna meet Cavi? Yep, the streets had me. Now they voted me the spokesperson. Everything wrote from the heart that you hear with total at no purpose. Can't get 4 words in. The Thundercats, they know it all. They make up their own rules, the loyalty's gone. They ain't following our protocol. Don't think you realer, cause you a true killer. Said for Lagoons, I feel like the director of Michael Jackson video who produced Thriller. On these streets, niggas gorilla. Go in the pen and they homo, nigga. Got homies that cook up the work right in front of you like they been chefing at Gojo's, nigga.
nigga.
I'm solo, nigga. Can't point my own finger when I stand in the lineup. When I was in these streets, had a bunch of people jeffing with me, asking about Team Pump, begging me to sign up. Now I got my own lane. People want to join me. Mama fried right now. I speak through my conscience from out of my brain of what really do annoy me.
Butchmaster came with a cooler, refrigerator, or your stupid ass out, ventilator. I blow a nigga lights, generator. You only hard off a pill, stimulator. Club 9 said that it was threats coming. For disrespecting nigga would've moved wrong, I would've wet something. Not verified on Instagram, but I check something, slide through your block like Lyndale's left something.